Alright, hello everyone, oh no, everyone, once again, welcome to the mission log. I seem to have like a fixation with eyes recently on camera. Okay, yeah, it is 2:30 a.m. and that means, yes, you guessed it, probably not. I don't know, I had it, and I know what I'm thinking of, and I'm just having trouble putting it into words. That means, I'm tired, why the fuck is this so hard to do? Okay, yeah, that means that I have returned to the normal schedule of doing this in the middle of the fucking night when I should be asleep. Yay! I'm a kitty. Stop. I'm a kitty cat. Meow 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 meow. I'm a kitty cat. Meow 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 meow. Okay, yeah. I'm still kind of sick, and I think I'm about to sneeze, so I need to get tissues. Just in case I start to sneeze. Which I'm not sick like I was. The one that was sick, I was getting sick, which was tired of getting down with the sickness. And then the next day, I had a fever, like, felt like I was about to die. And the next day, I was still pretty sick, so I did the smart thing. I hardly drank anything, and then when I did drink something, I drank sodas. And I stayed up all night long with getting no sleep, catching up on schoolwork. And actually, well, I didn't feel pretty good the next day. I mean, I didn't feel sick. I was tired out of my mind, but I didn't feel sick. And I really haven't felt sick today either. Until right now, which I don't feel sick, just to feel stuffed. Which sucked that I was tired because I went to film class, and it's my 9 o'clock class, which that will change next semester. I guess I can get into that in a minute. Give you updates on my life. Still fucking slapped the goddamn door. Why? For the fucking doors. All you have to do is shut the fucking door. Why is that so hard? Why is it so hard to just shut it or just close it? Grab the handle and close it. Yeah, I know, I'm going off topic. I get back to it. But they don't seem to fucking comprehend. I shut the door. I'm sure I don't know if the camera's picking up. I'm sure it does. If it doesn't, and if it doesn't, I don't know. There's no point. Which is something else I would like to get into. There's a lot of stuff I need to get into, so hopefully I'll have time. But if just in case I have a viewer who is doing what I have to put up with every day out there, or right now, I'm going to do a quick little how-to video in the middle of this mission log. So let me take this off. Alright. What I'm going to teach you today, class, is how to shut doors properly. Okay, now watch. It's pretty difficult, so pay attention. See here, we have right here is a door. Most doors do not have towel racks. This one does. Some have little eye peephole things that you can look in and out of. But what all doors have, in some shape or form, well, some have locks, some don't, are handles. Or I guess not all, but like 95% of them. So what you need to do sorry, just looking outside. What you need to do is firmly grasp the handle. Or you just don't have to firmly grasp it, but grasp the handle. So open it. Alright, you do like a pulling motion. See, there's the outside, which you can walk out, and then walk in. And to shut a door, you do a pushing motion after grasping the handle again. Don't do it too fast. And then boom, door shut. Nice, quiet, and easy. So none of that bullshit, okay? Alright, I think I've taught a good lesson here, and I can put this back up. Okay, now that mid-lesson is over, back to what I was talking about. So, it's hard to stay awake sometimes in the class anyway, because you're sitting in the dark, comfortable seat, well, not comfortable temperature, cold temperature, and apparently I like that, I guess. And so, normally, I feel tired. But Jesus, after being out for over 24 hours, no sleep. My God. So, this lady comes up, starts introducing us to Bollywood films. Now, I'm sure there are some good Bollywood films. I've been told they are great, or the one that Curry saw, he said it was great. Previously, the only experience I had is what I'd heard was that they were terrible. And I knew, like, America remakes, like, Japanese movies, and they're not as good. Sometimes they're terrible, but generally they're just not as good as the originals, and they're like, people are like, what's the point? Well, Bollywood does the same thing. Or, this is what I heard. This is all I've heard about Hollywood. Except their remakes are generally terrible. And I've seen some that they're not, like, I don't know if they're considered remakes actually, officially. Or just strong rip-offs. I think it was a Nightmare on Elm Street when we looked this up. Yeah, remade in 1993 as The Monster, aka Marhsall, which was 132 minutes, which makes it longer than the original. Let's see. A demon torments the family and friends of Anita in order to take revenge on his death, which was caused by her police officer father. The rest of the movie is how Anita tackles the demon with the help of her boyfriend. Which doesn't actually sound like a remake, but it says on IMDb that it's a remake of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Okay, here's a review. Give it 2 stars. Freddy Krueger in India. Marhsall is a low-budget horror film from Bollywood. The directors Ramses have made 2 great movies in the 80s. Purana Mandir and Burana are examples of amazing cinema for Indian horror. Marhsall is a copy of A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5. It has elements and death scenes from all 5 sequels of the Freddy movies. Monster is a cheap version of Freddy Krueger. The star cast are all unknown B-grade actors. Only one actor that I love the film, Johnny Lever. This is a complete poor show all the way and will not appeal to anybody. Bad acting and bad directing, and the audience are getting bored of cheap horror. Well, it seems from the view that I could be wrong. that there are good Bollywood films, as I'm sure there are. But I wouldn't say all Hollywood films are bad or good. I would never say that they're all good, which was making sure they ain't slamming the door. Listening. Which is essentially what Slay was trying to tell us, except I was incredibly tired, and she was speaking really loud. I shouldn't have sat in the front row. And it's like she wouldn't take a breath of air, which was later confirmed by someone in my university studies class. This bitch would not take a breath of air. She was just like, yeah. And I was like, oh my god, shut the fuck up, bitch. And I think I fell asleep in the middle of it, actually, because what she said started to blur together and then it's like something skipped. Anyways, finally she gets off. And I see, the movie begins. And I see the opening, the little logo of the first company that had to do with it, like a production company or whoever's releasing it. And then I saw the second one, and the next thing I know, there's a car chase with people shooting at each other. So I'm guessing I fell asleep before the opening credits, which isn't to say about the movie, that's just how tired I was. I guess this is the movie itself. One thing she was talking about was how Bollywood was changing, and this film she represents that. She was saying how they finally had like more freedom and stuff to do, I don't know, more vulgar, violent stuff or something like that. I'm not sure. There was like a B-horror movie, so I believe that's what she was talking about. But I mean, I was fucking tired, and it doesn't look like it. It looks like they had it. One thing that she mentioned, she said most Bollywood audiences are like, they like to dance, throw stuff at the screen, yell the whole time. I'm sorry. I mean, I understand it's a different culture, but I mean, the way she was talking, like the front row, that they get up and dance in front of the screen. I'm sorry if that takes away from the experience. I would not want people to do that. But that was encouraged there, and even a lot of movies put the story for the back burner for elaborate dance sequences that they throw in. That's not good storytelling. And as this person wants to be a screenwriter, I think storytelling is one of the biggest parts of a movie. So, understandably, you can see why I don't like Bollywood films, or at least the ones I've heard of. Anyways, this one she was talking about was fucking amazing. God, I think it was called Bad Dolly. Quick IMDb search confirms that I am pretty wrong, but I want to find what the title of this was. I know the tagline was "Shit Happens." Bollywood. Oh, Delhi Belly. Okay. I'm curious. I want to see what the IMDb rating was. I wonder if Rotten Tomatoes would have a rating. Okay, IMDb. Wow, 7.5. 4 wins and 4. Wow. Best screenplay, best editing, best production design, best debut editor, best fit. Okay. I guess I'd be in the minority with the, because I know a lot of the people there loved it, but the movie, I'll just give my review of that. So here's a review of this movie, Delhi Belly. There were a lot of good and entertaining there's a lot of good and entertaining stuff about it. I thought it was funny. The action sequences are pretty cool. And it had a good silliness to it. Like, for example, something like this guy has a tie, like he was wearing a tie or something, and they were trying to escape from a guy on a like a little moped. So the guy on the moped grabs the tie, and so he's being choked as he's chasing him along, and like, I don't know, just silly stuff, like bullets ricocheting stupidly. I don't know how to explain it. It was just funny situations that they got into. It was like I guess a sitcom. But I don't know, it was funny. The problem that I had with it, it's called Deli Belly, and the tagline is shit happens. I am not a huge fan of toilet humor. I am to an extent. But Jesus, it took the fart and shit jokes too far. It was just constant, over and over and over and over. And I guess if that's your thing, which it seemed to be the audiences, then sure, but I was like, okay, that's enough. It was funny at first, but now it's disgusting. And keep in mind, I woke up halfway through the film. So if I saw the whole thing, I would have been even more tired of it. What the fuck? Sorry. What was I gonna say about it? But I don't know, maybe it's not so much the film, but it was the speaker who was presenting the film. Cause she was talking about it like, she was like, this and other Bollywood movies blend genres, so they defy genres. This Delhi Valley is like film noir and a comedy and an action movie. Which it does, it's a comedy. Like IMDb probably does a comedy, crime, drama. I don't know, it was probably that statement, film noir. I'm not the biggest fan of film noir. Well, I probably would be, I just haven't seen that many film noir things, but holy fucking hell. When she said that, I was like, can film noir and comedy be one and the same? I'm not sure. If it can be, then please don't let that discredit my opinion, but I generally, when I think of film noir, which I believe it is, it's supposed to be like dark crime type stuff. Holy fucking hell, was this not that in any shape or form? So I'm just like, what is this bitch talking about? So yeah, I didn't like the speaker. I guess that's what it is. The film, I'd say it was okay, 6 out of 10. The speaker, stupid bitch, fucking annoying, 1 out of 10. Get the hell away from me. Oh, so I guess we're even speaker too. Ah, jeez, what did I say I was gonna get? Okay, the rest of my day, quick. Okay, so I had a meeting, so I was gonna get like a 1 hour nap, but that 1 hour nap turned into a 2 hour nap, so I missed the meeting, which I need to reschedule, which I don't really do it anyway. I have to reschedule that. I missed this event that I was supposed to go to, which I'll go to the next one, hopefully, if I don't have to work. If I do have to work, then I'm gonna have to lie and say I went to one of the 2 events and write a paper. Which is okay. I could probably do it. I did that for my social psychology final. I fucking made up something, lied about it, told it with a straight face too. Ah, shit. I forgot what I said I was gonna get into. So I'm gonna get into a couple of things. Damn, I don't want to stop this and watch. If I forget something, I'm sorry. Oh, right, I remember I was my schedule and I just had it. damn, I don't know. Random thing. Here's an update on life. I have a hole in my shoe. You can't really see it. You can see when I have a sock on. I guess on the top of my shoe. Okay. Yeah. See it? It's just a little hole. It's a little fucking hole. Probably. Yeah. I don't know. It's work shoes. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but I don't like my socks sticking through the top. Okay. Classes update. So I generally try to take 15 credit hours of college. Sorry, I'm playing with this thing. And oh yeah, the other thing was personality. I generally try to take 15 credit hours, and Christian. I swear that avatar. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to record too long, but I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay. I don't need to be lazy. Let me just take this off. So Christian got a new little avatar here, and which is pretty awesome. It's, for those of you who haven't seen his old avatar, which I'll sort of show it to you, and I decided to make my own version of his old one because it's kind of sad that he changed it. Yeah, there it is. Never forget the old logo of 2013. Which you can't really see the 2013, but I wasn't too concerned about it. Yeah. Okay, back on topic again. Oh hell, lighting just changed. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? Get on the tripod. Okay. Okay, with my schedule, so I'm supposed to take, I need at least 12 to be full-time, which is May. Might be what I'll get, but I prefer 15, so I have stuff to do. Anyway, so my film production class, you know, the thing's fucking hold me back, because you have to pass it before you can take any other film classes, which is fucking stupid, or most other ones, as you'll hear in a minute. So I had to get an override for that because officially you can't declare your major until like halfway through the month, and my scheduling was today, and I'm glad I went ahead and did it. So I had to get an override for that, and then to get 15, I tried to ask about taking a screenwriting course, but that didn't work out because the teacher was like, no, I gotta think about all the other students, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, whatever. I'm not fully out of this college before I even get that far anyway, so I wish I could be taking it now. So next semester is gonna feel like a lot of bullshit. I'm taking business of film. That is the definition of a BS film course, according to what I've heard. 3D modeling, which actually counts as a film production course. I have a feeling that's gonna be hard as hell. I don't know. We'll see. These are, obviously I didn't need the prerequisite of the introduction to film to take these, which is why I'm doing it. And then trying to take screenwriting, I couldn't. And Psychology 271, I don't remember what the fuck that is. I wanted to take it online so that my work schedule would be easier, but nope, it was already filled up before where I went online, and so I have to take it in class. And the reason that I'm taking another psychology class, even after I finish my minor, is because I needed to fulfill my university requirements, and psychology was the thing. So, what the hell came naturally, I guess. And so, I'd like to take one BS course, and I wanted that to be acting for non-majors, because that could really help me since I make my own videos. But nope, that was fucking filled up too. So instead, I'm trying for CPR, because that might can help me in real life, but if I don't get it, oh well. Well, I will get it, actually, but the times are to be announced, so if I don't like the times or they don't work out, then oh well, I don't care. Alright, trying to move on, try and cover everything. Personality, I feel like it's gonna take a while. Since I was gonna say every time I do this, I should mention this. The new CDs I got Eminem's the Marhsall Mathers LP 2. It's the only rap album I have, which is strange because I get into rap every now and then, so I figured I'd have at least one. It's damn good. I mean, it's damn good. And it has the deluxe disc, so, I mean, we're talking like over 100 hours of fucking rap. And it's awesome. So, just, if you like rap, or Eminem, pick this the fuck up, because it is good. The other one I got, which is currently in the car, is Avenged Sevenfold's Hail to the King album. That one. It started to grow on me, because some of the songs are getting stuck in my head. I was listening to it right before I started this log, or God, I call it slog, because that's what I watch. This mission log. And I'll probably listen to it after I stop, but, I read online that a lot of songs sound like they copied older famous songs. Like I can sort of hear it. Problem that what I think is I kind of miss the days of Avenged Sevenfold switching between screaming and singing. So I don't feel like whatever the singer's name is did enough. I guess experimenting with the vocals. Oh, something I should do to help these reviews. On these Marhsall Mathers LP 2, the standout songs I would say would be Bad Guy, or at least to me, Bad Guy, Rap God, Berserk, probably Evil Twin, and maybe The Monster. Yeah. But yeah, I don't feel like he does enough with the vocals, and so the ones that I do like are the ones sort of that the singer of Avenged Sevenfold sort of did something with his vocals. Which, I mean, not all of them. I like their single, Hail to the King. That's why I bought the album. Let's see. Oh shit, I probably just stop. Probably just got a copyright thing. I wish I had the album in here, because this is how you do a deluxe edition. All these songs, like Avenged Sevenfold's fucking deluxe edition comes with a download of a song and some really bullshit stuff, which I was pissed about because of that. Just the packaging was like, hey, get this, this, and this. It was like something page color booklet. Yeah, it's the fucking lyric booklet that I think should be with every goddamn CD. What is with every goddamn CD? Not all of them have lyrics, but they all fucking have that. And it was like some art panel. No, it was a fucking little square. Was like, hey, go download this bonus song, and here's a picture. And it was like, rare collectible tokens. It fucking pieces of cardboard. It was stupid. Okay, I'm off topic. I guess on Hail to the King, the standout songs to me are Acid Rain, Coming Home, and This Means War. I really like what they do with the vocals on Planets, and what's the other one? Doing Time. I do kind of like it. They get sort of into screaming, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the bonus track St. James is somewhere in the middle, so it's alright. Hail to the King is good, but it's just like the single. It's just like so I've heard it so much, it doesn't really stand out to me anymore. And so I'd say, yeah, the best 3 tracks on that are Acid Rain, Coming Home, and This Means War. Alright. Jeez. Really quickly, if I can do this personality thing, apparently for years I thought that I was an INFP, and so the 16 personality types, which I'll look up the words again, right? The first letter, extroversion versus introversion. I thought I was an introvert. I thought the second one, thinking or feeling, I thought I was, or this is from a okay. Sorry, I'm out of order. From the test that I took in like 2010, the second one is sensing slash intuition. I thought I was intuition. For the third category, thinking slash feeling, I thought I was feeling. And for the fourth category, judging slash perception, I thought I was perception. No, as it fucking turns out, I am not INFP. I don't know if I've just fucking changed so much over these 2 years or I took the last one wrong, but apparently I am ESTJ. Extroverted, sensing, thinking, judging. So yes, as shy and socially fucktard I am actually an extrovert. And looking this stuff up, it kind of made me seem like a jerk, because friends, me and Jarius were talking about it. I saved it, so I'm trying to look for the document. It's gotta be here somewhere. Where's it at? I really want it. What did I do with it? No. Well, I'll look for it. It made me seem like a jerk in some ways, because apparently, like, I've been described as way too selfless, when in reality, I'm kind of just really selfish. But it's not necessarily bad. The reason that I help people out based on my personality is not because I actually care how they feel. I care how they think of me, so by helping them out, they look positively upon me. It seems messed up, but if you ration it out, it's like, it's not messed up, because it's like a win-win. They're still, I still do good to them, and I get something out of it. I know I saved it somewhere. I just don't know what to call it. Would that be it? It's probably psychology. It also went into depth, but I'm just trying to do it off the top of my head, what I remember. Jerry said it really fit me, because like I showed him how I do list. It's like it went in more depth. It was so your dominant functions. Fuck, this is going to irritate me. I kind of wanted the video log not to run too long, and so I wanted it to end now. But I mean, I really want to. God, where is it? It was incredibly interesting to me. It's like the first thing I've learned since I've come to college. What the fuck is that? Press release boots on the ground. Oh, I know what that is. Fuck, don't open it. Oh my god. Ugh. It'll drive me fucking crazy if I don't find it. It should be in documents. Wait. Maybe if I'll look at it. I mean, there should be an option recently opened. Did I not fucking save it? I don't want to take it again. God damn it. God damn it. I gotta put it in the SkyDrive. Like, is this important? Yes, it is. I put it in the SkyDrive because I thought it was that important. Which is essentially something you can't lose. It's the only thing I have in the SkyDrive. Okay, so it was like your top cognitive processes, and apparently the thing, it was kind of weird because generally you have like a dominant one, and then there's like a not as dominant but like influencing one. It sort of backs you up. I need to have Jarius here as a guest on one of these to explain it. And anyways, you generally have lesser ones that do something. I mean, they're not that big, but they help influence in certain situations. But apparently I just instead cut those the fuck out. And apparently my top function is extroverted thinking. And it basically fucking controls everything else. Like, the influence everything else has is like little. I sort of just fucking block the lower things out. Oh, the lower things are supposed to be what hurt you or hinder you, and I was just like, fuck them, and got rid of them. But it's supposedly, let's see, where is it? I don't know, it says basic use, follow steps, points and timetables, active use, create structure, reason by measuring evidence, and implement complex plans. Lead dominant process, expert thinking, measuring and constructing for progress, making decisions objectively based on evidence and measures, checking if things function properly, applying a procedure to control events and complete goals. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. No, I sort of get it. But for some reason it has to do with like something, I don't know. I like lists. I make lists in my free time because I'm a weirdo, and that has to do with my personality. Oh shit, it's gonna switch over to memory card in a minute. So I need to hurry this up. I am sort of driven, I guess, by accomplishment. Like, I don't, or maybe not, maybe this might have come from therapy, I might be confused, but like this Rubik's Cube, I jokingly said that if I ever finish it, then I probably wouldn't undo it, or it would take me forever to undo it, but I'd probably just be done with it because it'd be boring. I haven't looked up the explanation. I don't ask for people to tell me how to do it because that kind of ruins it. I'm trying to figure it out myself, which I feel pro for this. 2 almost complete. And instead I move up to the next level. What was I guess, see, this is where it comes back to where it sort of makes me seem like a jerk, but like, I say fuck feelings, apparently. If there's a task that needs to be done, then I'm more about getting it done than, I guess, like, okay, if there's a group project we have to do, I don't give a fuck how I feel about it. I don't give a fuck how anybody else feels about it. I'm just gonna fucking get it done, apparently. I'm not gonna choose the easiest, makes everybody happy way. I'll choose the best way. I don't know, they could make me, which it sort of works with being a director. I make like movies what I think the best way, but I might not make people happy in the process working with me. So I don't know. Sort of, there's one other thing. Just want to wrap this up. Fuck, only got 1 minute left. Jesus, God, I think like Jerry said he was gonna give me, next time he saw me, he'd give me notes on this, and I really hope he fucking does, because this is like honestly the only fucking interesting thing I have learned here in college. It's like the only thing that I feel like I've gained something, because I've learned something about myself, it makes me feel better about myself, and what I've previously thought were problems with myself are actually just part of my personality, and now that I know this, maybe I can use it to adapt to real life situations. Now I have 0 minutes battery left, and I can't fucking think of it right now, so I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you for listening. I've been dead like 5 minutes ago, or whatever. Good night.